everybody, welcome back. We are going to be doing a Big Red and Big Blue taste test today. There are a lot of people who are giant fans of Big Red and also people who are very passionate fans of its counterpart, Big Blue. Big Red was invented in Waco in
1937 by the Perfection Barber Company.
So interesting. Just like Dr. Pepper was invented in Waco, and we are thrilled to have it as part of the Dr. Pepper family. And a lot of times people come to the museum and they tell me that they are very passionate about Big Blue. People do love Big Red, but then we have some people who just are, diehard fans of Big Blue and will, come up to me and say that, Big Blue is the best. It's the only drink. I'll never drink Big Red again. They're very passionate. And so I hate to inform them that it actually has the same flavors as Big Red. And ironically enough, neither of these drinks have red flavors in them. A lot of times our senses, including taste, play a big part in enjoying a soda. And so our sense of smell, our sense of hearing, but also our sense of sight. And so what we see kind of clues our brain into what flavors to expect, and it changes how we enjoy that soda. And so a lot of times when I ask somebody to explain how a Big Red tastes, they say it tastes like fruit punch, strawberry, cherry, red things. And they're always very surprised to know that it actually doesn't have anything red in it. So you might want to share what's actually in Big Red?
Orange, vanilla, lemon.
So surprising. So I hope this at least informs you that it is really interesting that it actually doesn't have anything red in it. In fact, it was green to begin with, and we slowly made that transition over to red. And so today we are going to do a taste test between these two because they do have the same flavors in them, even though they have different colors. Slightly different ratios, and this one doesn't have the red dye. But, same thing, but I will tell you, whenever I try them, I think a Big Red tastes like bubble gum, and I think I think the Big Blue tastes like cotton candy. Even though those flavors are basically the same flavor, I really do think that this one tastes like bubble gum and this one tastes like cotton candy until I shut my eyes. And then I really can't tell the difference. So we're going to test that out with our volunteers behind me. And so I'm going to ask them to close their eyes, and I will give them a small cup of Big Red and a small cup of Big Blue. And we're not going to tell them which one it is. So no cheating. Go ahead and shut your eyes. Keep it. Mm-hmm. All right. This is going to take me a moment. So, Rachel's got her hands ready. This is a good idea. Put your hands out like a robot.
Riveting.
I got crab hands.
Yeah, crab hands, please. Crab hands. Crab hands for grabbing soda now. Pinchers. Be very gentle with them. You don't want to upset the. Do not break the cup. Don't break the cup. Don't do that.
So for those who are just tuning in, Rachel is passing out a sample of Big Red and Big Blue to each of our volunteers, and they're going to do a blind taste test to see if they can tell the difference.
All right, so everybody has a small cup of Big Red and a small cup of Big Blue. I'd like you to go ahead and sip that first one. I'm sorry, one in your left hand. Let's go for that one. The cup in your left hand. Go ahead and try that. And don't open your eyes, but go ahead and kind of say what you think it might be.
I have to taste the other one first.
Okay, well, we can wait. Okay. So you might want to leave a tiny bit in there so that you can be, super surprised by the color later. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the other hand then. We're hearing a little bit of frustration coming from our volunteers.
Yeah.
I think I know.
You think you know?
Yes.
Okay, now don't open your eyes. I want to go around the circle and ask you what you have, you think you have, and then I'll have you open your eyes. You should know that I have flip-flops, and you don't all have it in the same order. Rachel, what do you think?
I think my left hand is Big Blue.
Okay, and the other one? Big Red, yeah. Sorry, that was silly. Open your eyes!
Good job.
All right, Mason.
So
Wait, you peeked.
well, when you were there and you said open your eyes,
Yeah.
everybody. So I now open
Okay,
my eyes.
so did you guess correctly?
I did guess correctly.
Okay.
They both taste the same flavor wise,
course.
but this one's stronger.
Ooh, okay, interesting. Okay, Joy, what do you think?
Big red and big blue.
All right, open them. Maybe
Yay.
this isn't as hard as I thought it was going to be.
Well, we do have a room of experts here.
That is true. We are
so-
soda experts. All right, Daniel.
Blue before.
Big red, big blue.
What'd you say?
Big red, big blue.
Here we go, guys. Woo!
Oh no!
Okay, we caught at least one of our volunteers, but we are a room of soda experts. So if you have these drinks at home, go ahead and try it yourself. You can also test out all the different big varieties. There's big red, big blue, big peach, big pineapple.
Big
Manzana.
Ooh,
Apple.
manzana. Is that one the best?
Yeah, it's apple. It's delicious.
See, I like pineapple because I can't have normal pineapple, but it's all fake, so I can have that one.
I think the big pineapple of the
Big
pineapple
pineapple?
drinks is the best one.
Big pineapple.
It's good.
So try all these different flavors. There's a reason we have so many different flavors in our family. It's to make sure that everybody can find something that they want to purchase from our family. So with that, thank you for watching our show.
All right. Bye.